I'm Patrick Chase. I'm here today with Jake Stauch, the founder and CEO of Serval, Redpoint's latest investment. Jake, tell us more about what you're building.
We are building AI agents for IT. Specifically, we are automating help desk requests. So if you're a user that needs a password reset, or you need an access to a certain application, or maybe you need a new laptop, or you just forgot the Wi-Fi password, all of those kind of internal employee support requests, we automate those with AI.
There's obviously some massive legacy incumbents in the ITSM world. How do you think about Serval in the market relative to some of those other massive companies?
I think we have a very unique approach to automation. We think it has to be faster to automate something forever than to do it manually once. And so what we've done is built a code-based workflow automation system where you can describe any automation in natural language, and Serval would build it for you. So it takes mere seconds to automate any kind of workflow imaginable.
Can you walk us through an example of how an employee would kick off a workflow, maybe in Slack or some other system?
From the end user's perspective, they should just ask for something and get it. There should be no interaction with a ticketing system. There should be no real interaction with an AI bot. They should just request a password reset or complain that they're locked out of something or that they can't get access to something, and their problem should just be solved. So we look at it through that lens of we're going to go in and we're going to solve that problem immediately, maybe send them an update saying that it's resolved. But we don't want anyone stuck talking to a chatbot or having to interact with any kind of third-party system. They just ask for help and they get help.
Why did you guys decide to be full stack kind of from the beginning, and how is that important to what you're doing today?
The reason being twofold. One, from a product experience, which is really the most important reason. We didn't think we could build the best product experience if we're reliant on a third-party system that we have to sit on top of. So if we have to sit on top of ServiceNow or Jira Service Management, we're limited in how much value we can provide to our customer. The second piece of it for us was around business model. If you're going in and selling to existing budgets, that's a lot better position to be in than to go in and sell a new category of spend. So we knew that there is a ton of spend around ITSM, and if we can go after that directly, that puts you in a much worse position long term. Now, in the short term, there are AI budgets that allow some of that, but we think long term, all companies are looking to consolidate vendors and consolidate spend, and we want to be a platform that makes that possible, where you're actually using less and less IT vendors and you're bringing more and more tools under one product instead of just proliferating into more and more categories.
You've worked for a long time with your co-founder, Alex. He was your counterpart at Verkada. How did you guys kind of reconnect after Verkada and decide that you wanted to take the plunge into entrepreneurship again?
So Alex and I spent all this time talking to IT customers, figuring out what to build for them next. And one of the pain points we heard over and over and over again was around the help desk, around these issues that would pop up. In many cases, issues around Verkada devices going offline or other network devices going offline. And so we thought there's something interesting there around being able to automate those requests end to end instead of waiting for them to go through this process. Instead of tracking tickets, just resolving the actual problem, the actual request.
Can you talk a little bit about how important code generation is in your product and how Serval is code native?
Because all the workflows live as code, you can pull those down into your own GitHub repository. You can send them through a code review process. So from a security team's perspective, there's full transparency. There's no black box if you don't know what the LLM's actually doing in your systems. The LLM doesn't actually have access to any of your critical business systems. All the LLM can do is write code and then route users to that code that it's written. And that provides a layer of transparency, a layer of security that I think, especially as we move up market into larger and larger enterprises, they appreciate the idea that there is no black box. They know exactly what the LLM can and can't do.
I think our excitement for Serval really started obviously when we met you and Alex and really found how incredible the team is that you guys have put together to go after the opportunity. The second piece was the full stack product approach really resonated with us. Whoever has the best data is going to have the best AI. And we love that you guys had that story as well.